Smooth Productions.
And that's probably the only time I don't care for the man. I didn't then. I thought he certainly didn't understand what the role of the infantry should be and how the infantry fights. He was not an infantry officer. So I had professional differences with him, but he hardly ever spent time talking to the four of us. He was always, knee deep with the MP, company commanders, because they were the ones who were actually working in the camp. But I did get to listen to what they were bitching about.
And what was the cause of your professional dislike of General?
Well, one of our taskers would be to destroy small inbound boats, because they could be carrying a mortar or a dirty bomb or something like that. And we would practice this and live fire this frequently. And they decided the plan would be that we take our gun trucks up and shoot the 50 caliber at it. 50 caliber is a heavy machine gun. It was built in 1919. Okay? It fires a bullet that's half an inch wide, and it is accurate to several miles. It is a monster. The problem is our gun trucks were so old and so clapped out, the recoil from it would eventually start rocking the Humvee up on its back wheels. So it was wildly inaccurate. And I was making the argument we needed to use a smaller machine gun, the 240 Bravo, or there's a 40 millimeter grenade launcher called the Part 19, which is pretty accurate. And he said no. And he insisted we use mortars. Mortars are like an artillery piece. It's a small cannon, but it's an infantry weapon because it's made for firing at closer ranges. 81 millimeter, big as pretty big round. But it's one round that flies high up into the air and then flies all the way back down. And he decided that the best way to hit a small, fast approaching boat would be to direct fire mortars at it.
I'm assuming that didn't work very well.
There was no way it was going to work. And I openly argued with him. He came out to do a drill about an airplane, a passenger jet, was going to fly into the camp. How do we shoot it down? And he literally had us shoot into the air and then said, "Don't shoot at the plane, shoot around it."
And this was with the mortars?
No, just with our rifles.
Oh.
It was ridiculous. And I'm like, I cannot believe how stupid this man is.
He literally, maybe I'm missing something, but what purpose did he want you to have for shooting around?
I don't think he assumed that if we shot around it enough, it would fall out of the sky. It made no sense whatsoever.
Okay, so it wasn't just me. Okay.
I mean, and it was ever more frustrating for me to go to get a mission that was terribly flawed, that didn't make sense, that there were many much better, much more efficient ways to do it, to take that back to my men and sell that this is how we're going to do it, and this is why. It was, the Army broke my heart in that mission. I was like, I can't believe this. Can't believe it.